on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here alongside Doris Burke, Greg Anthony, and our reporter, Allie LaForce. And let's check out a breakdown looking at some of the stats for Jalen Brunson.
And he's gone dry over the past 10 games, guys. His scoring is way down, and he can't seem to fight his way out of the slump. He better get it going tonight, or they'll start losing patience with him.
Now let's take a look at Denver's opening lineup. In at the guard spots, Murray and Brown. Peyton Watson is out there with Jones, and it's Jokic in at the 5. And for New York, Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Harden. Then it's Mikal Bridges. Then it's Jalen Brunson. And it's Anunoby in at the 3 slot. This is one fans have been looking forward to, Greg, for a while now. Two major star-studded teams ready to battle.
On paper, it's a very exciting matchup. And knowing these guys are ready to exceed all expectations, we could be in for a real show here tonight.
Now, Brunson following the three-point attempt by Jamal Murray. Brunson against Murray. Just 5 to shoot. The shot's good from Brunson. Brunson's got the scoreboard going with his first points of the night for New York. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Earlier I spoke with Mike Brown. Coach joked that if he focused on a single aspect of stopping Nikola Jokic, he would probably just beat them a different way. Instead, he showed the team 5 video clips, each with a specific failure of guarding Jokic. He's asked his players to prevent those mistakes from happening. Kevin, back to you.
Okay, Allie, thank you. Towns with the bucket.
Yeah, this team is at its best when Towns is looking to establish himself on the interior.
Pass to Watson. Murray scanning the floor. Jokic sets the screen for Murray. And another miss by Denver. And never Greg an all-star, but he is a star. Jamal Murray can flat out play.
And he's had his hurdles to overcome with injury over the years, but he's never one to shrink from a challenge, and he remains a prolific shot creator.
Brown wide open. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic.
Wow, they finally get it to go down on their 4th try.
And here's Brunson. He averages over 27 points a game and seems to always find a way to score. Here's Murray. It's that one to fall after missing his first 2. 1 for 3 from the field.
And you can't fall asleep against Murray, especially when he's got great interior positioning. The D has got to be better.
Now here's Towns. We saw him with 19 points his last outing. The shot's good from Brunson.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Here's Watson. 17 points in his last outing. Pocket 6. Pass to Jones. For 3, Murray. Another 3 for Denver.
At the arc, Murray is all business, knocking down a confident shot.
Anunoby outside. Hart with a screen on Jones. Back to Brunson. Brunson with another miss.
Boy, that's an example of a player taking what the defense gives you, just doesn't work out in his favor, right? He misses the shot.
To the left wing from downtown. Brunson with another miss. Denver's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Murray for 3. Rebounded by Hart. The Knicks trailing. Pass to Brunson.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Some nice passing by New York here. He gets that one. Brunson's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Yeah, don't let Brunson's size fool you. This guy operates consistently on the interior.
So David Adelman's decided to call a timeout here. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Different look for New York. Robinson's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. Jordan Clarkson comes in for Josh Hart. And Miles McBride subbed in for Jalen Brunson. .156 left to play here in the first. And we've got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. Shams, what's the story?
Thanks, guys. Well, head coach Mike Brown taking over this season for New York. He's well aware of the pressure to win a championship with the Knicks fresh off an Eastern Conference Finals run. But he said this is the kind of pressure you want as a coach, having a chance to win big. And he's excited for the challenge.
You know, you got to respect that mindset. Thank you very much for the report there, Shams. Most appreciated.
Oh, great ball movement there.
So for the Nuggets, their last game, a loss to the Detroit Pistons. McBride finds Clarkson. Beyond the arc. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
That is how you respond to 1-3 on one end. Clarkson with a tray of his own. Go ahead, Jordan.
Brown the pass to Valanciunas. 51 seconds left to play in the first quarter. It's rebounded by New York and going against Denver, their first meeting of the season.
And you have to love it when there's a matchup like this. Two teams that are at the top of their respective conferences going at it.
And the fact that they split their two meetings last season. Does one try to get a leg up?
Here's Valanciunas following the score by New York. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
This guy's been adept at finding ways to finish inside. Jonas Valanciunas doesn't miss many of these chances. Given an opportunity, he'll deliver.
Now, here's Clarkson. He has 5. Anunoby in the corner. His three-pointers off the mark. And that concludes a back-and-forth high-scoring first quarter of play. Nuggets lead by 3. We've got more hoops coming your way in just a moment. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Nuggets.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
Yeah, and what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
On the floor for Denver as we get going here in the second quarter. They've got Jamal Murray. Also Bruce Brown out there. Jonas Valanciunas is out there with Hardaway. And it's Tyson in at the force line. Murray, no good. Knicks trail by 3. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thanks, Kevin. The Knicks are able to play 5 out. And Josh Hart told me they surrounded Jalen Brunson with guys who can shoot, guys that command attention. He's able to expose that, scoring the ball and being unselfish. The court is wide open. Kevin, back to you.
Tons of spacing. Allie LaForce with the report. Hey, Allie, thanks. Shot clock at 5. Here's Tyson. And the 3 off target. So for New York, their last game, a win against the Wizards. Bounce pass from Shannon. Towns looking it over. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. The Doors with his diverse offensive repertoire. Karl Anthony Towns is a matchup nightmare.
Absolutely, Kevin. And the reason being, he's right. He's one of the greatest shooting bigs in history, but the man is a great straight-line driver. Good luck checking him.
Now McBride. After Tim Hardaway missed from long range. Outside Robinson. Brown against Clarkson. Here's Robinson, and it's Robinson with the jam.
Mitchell Robinson understands how to position himself and turn the lights out. Makes that easy.
So David Adelman's decided to call a timeout here. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Group in for the Knicks. Hart, he's checked in for Robinson. OG Anunoby comes in for Landry Shamet. Bridges, he's checked in for Clarkson. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Miles McBride. On defense, New York. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. The Nuggets moving the ball around. Brown's shot is off.
That's a look you cannot pass up. It's also one you should miss.
And this summer, Carmelo Anthony inducted into the Basketball Hall of Fame. The former 3rd overall pick by Denver back in 2003.
And he played 7.5 seasons with the Nuggets, his longest stretch with any team, representing them 4 times in the All-Star game.
Just 4 to shoot. To stop the drought, the Nuggets with another miss. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for New York. They defeated the Wizards in their last game.
Yeah, they were able to maintain focus in a hostile environment, and that led to taking shots that made sense.
Well, I'm sure they're still enjoying that one. You love going into a tough building, tough place to play, and shooting the lights out. Nothing like silencing the crowd.
Here's Murray after the made shot from Karl Anthony Towns. Kicks it out to Jones. Good, and the assist goes to Jokic. Jokic has got 3 assists in the game.
And the basketball IQ of Jokic is off the charts. Terrific kick-out pass to the shooter there.
Now, here's Hart. Still yet to score. Out to Bridges. No good on the triple.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Watson inside. Hart's there. Watson's shot is good.
A guy like this, with the skill set he's got, you can keep the defenders guessing.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. And with the trend, Greg, toward a faster pace, do you miss watching those grinded-out half-court battles that enthralled millions during the Jordan era?
Well, I miss playing more than anything, but as far as watching, the game for me is as good as it's ever been.
Robinson's checked in for Towns. And Denver also making a switch. Brown's checked in. .132 left in the first half of basketball. It's stolen by Watson. Here's Jokic. And Jokic will just torch you inside.
And this is how Jokic gets you. He scores in a variety of ways. Just an incredible player.
Like we see a lot of change in the NBA, but Nikola Jokic always seems to stay in the MVP conversation.
And not just in it, at the top of it. His ability to affect the game is basically unmatched. He dominates in just about every single aspect.
Outside Robinson. Robinson a screen on Brown. Here's Bridges, and Hart has it in the corner. New York again turning it over.
And you have to be more careful with the basketball. These are possessions that you don't get back.
Hardaway's checked in for Denver. .36 seconds left in the first half. Pass to Jokic. Six to shoot. Launches it. The power of Jokic. Wow.
Oh, great effort. They're fighting for that loose ball. Joker continues to attack the offensive glass.
Brunson from way outside. Can't connect from long distance. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Denver on top, up by 3. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the 3rd quarter. We'll see you in a bit.
Please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot from Lee. Thinking about the shot. Oh, someone left the window open. Let's hear it for the participants.
Hello, folks. Is this the halftime show? Yes, it is. And kicking it off, let's quickly look at the Western Conference standings.
Looking at the Nuggets, I had them as a top team before the season, and now I'm picking them to make the finals. Tell me I'm wrong, Kenny. You can't, because I'm right. 2 + 2 is 5.
And as much as it pains me, I have to agree with Big Fella.
Now let's change gears back to the New York Knicks, who find themselves in a tightly contested ball game.
They found an advantage in the painted area, and they're exploiting it. I just say keep doing what you're doing.
Yeah, if it ain't broke, please don't fix it.
And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. One guy who's been getting it done is Jalen Brunson.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite.
Knicks trail by 3. And GA, you started your career with the Knicks. What memories do you have from your time in New York?
Well, after winning a championship in college, it was great to play for a team in the NBA that had similar aspirations. So many great veterans to learn from, and a Hall of Fame coach.
Josh Hart out there with Towns. Then it's OG Anunoby. Then it's Bridges. And it's Brunson in at the point guard. That's the group for Mike Brown as we get going here in the second half. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Thanks, Kevin. Josh Hart is great at moving off ball. And he said, in today's league, cutting and making a layup is considered boring. Everyone wants ISO. Some of the fundamentals and beauty of the game are lost. For me, it's a feel. If you see the back of your defender's head, try to make a cut. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, Allie. Back to Watson. And it's off from three-point range. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Anunoby kicks to Brunson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Count it, number 5 from the floor this game. He's now 5 of 11. The Nuggets leading by 3. Outside, Jones. Jacks up a 3. Hits it from three-point range. Jones has got 6.
Oh, the defense has to stay attached to him on the perimeter.
Brunson the pass to Anunoby. Outside, Towns. Good defense by Jokic.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
Jones from outside. On the rebound, goes to the Knicks. Hart's got his 6th rebound on the night. Pass to Brunson. To the inside. For 3. There's Brunson from deep.
That's business right there. Jalen Brunson, the catch, shoot, and on to the next play.
Murray against Brunson. Takes a step back. Hangs. And Jokic lays it up and in. 8 points for him.
And he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two.
It's time for your next 7-half squad. Keep it up for
Already it's February. Hard to believe. Let's see how the West is matching up. You look at Denver. Right now they've compiled the 3rd best record in the conference.
And you know, for the Nuggets, they had a few critics coming into the season, and now I don't think they have any. This is a club ready to not only make a deep run, but possibly win it all.
Well, this is their goal. There's no doubt about that. For what many expected of them so far, they have not disappointed.
Now, here's Bridges. Nothing on the board. Brunson against Murray. And the shot is good. The Denver lead has been cut to just 3 points on the basket from Brunson. For Denver, they've gone 3 of 6 in the 3rd quarter. 50% from the field. If we look back at when things began to shift for the Knicks, notice it started with Jalen Brunson.
Well, I think certainly, Kevin, he is exactly the kind of leader you would want. Is he highly skilled? Of course he is. But he's about the work every day, and he sets the tone for his team.
And it's the Knicks with the ball. After the Nuggets pick up 2. Lets it go from deep. Rebound by the Nuggets. Watson's got his 4th rebound in this one. Jokic passes to Murray. Now Watson. Here's the 3. And Karl Anthony Towns pulls it down. Murray against Brunson. The kick out to Anunoby. To Brunson. Here's Hart. No good on the three.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those.
Here's Brown. Kept alive. Outside, Jones. Puts up a deep three. Rebounded by Hart. Hart's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Bridges misses.
Well, that's surprising. This guy is a good mid-range shooter, just can't get it to go.
Jokic a screen. Here's Brown. Bridges with some nice defense.
They're winning despite his performance here, and they have had his back all night.
And here's Brunson outside. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. When this game is done, they'll be off to Chicago as they take on the Bulls. That'll be the 3rd game of this 3-game road trip. Murray against Brunson. Murray, no good.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks.
Well, you love watching Karl Anthony Towns play, guys, because this is an offensively gifted big man. Can shoot with range. You can put him in the post, let him work back to the basket. He can put the ball on the floor. A lot to love on the offensive end.
The free throw drops for Towns.
And one of the game's elite shooters, and Towns' sweet stroke definitely extends to the free throw line.
Catching up on the changes for New York. Mitchell Robinson's checked in for Josh Hart. Andrew Shamet comes in for OG Anunoby. Clarkson, he's checked in for Mikal Bridges. And Miles McBride subbed in for Jalen Brunson. And Towns drops them both.
Well, big man that makes their free throws. Bravo.
They can close out the quarter if they want to.
It's all about patience right here. Patience and execution. Get a good look.
Here's Hardaway. In the corner, Holmes with it. Misses the three. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Nuggets lead by 3. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the 4th quarter of action when we return. In a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feat.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. So out there for the Nuggets right now. Out there with Jamal Murray. Then there's Jonas Valanciunas. Then there's Hardaway. It's Najee in at the 4-man position. Now Clarkson after Tim Hardaway missed from long range. Pass to Towns. New York moving it around. And that one's good. Shamet.
And that's right in his wheelhouse. Looking to make an impact when it counts.
This is a player who understands when the game is hanging in the balance. He knows it's winning time.
Now here's Murray. Hardaway for 3. Robinson pulls it in. 1 minute now into this 4th quarter. Pass to Towns. Towns is doubled. Clarkson outside. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Now Murray. Pass to Valanciunas. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on Mitchell Robinson.
When Valanciunas forces the issue like that, he is really tough to handle. He does a good job drawing contact.
And we've got a timeout from David Adelman. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. He's checked in for the Knicks. Jokic, he's checked in for Denver. Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear what the Nuggets head coach was saying to his team. Coach asked his team, can anyone knock down a three? Reminding them three-point shooting will open up the floor, make things easier in the half-court offense. Everyone loves making threes. Missing? Not so much. Guys?
All right, Allie, thank you for that.
And a bruising, fundamentally sound big man. Valanciunas is a throwback. More importantly, he's willing to play whatever role is asked of him.
Valanciunas hits them both. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. Outside Robinson. To the middle. Here's Towns. Jokic grabs the miss. Jokic has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. And Murray, here we go. Brown kicks to Hardaway. Fires for three. And again, Denver no good.
Boy, another miss, but you have to say to his teammates, great job. They have picked him up all evening long.
Pass to McBride. New York, no good that time either. And Murray's got the ball here for the Nuggets. They've played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. From deep, Jokic. Robinson pulls it in. Robinson's got his 6th rebound on the night. Clarkson finds Brunson to take the lead. Jokic grabs the miss.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And another miss by Denver.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
For Denver, they've gone a dismal 0 for 5 to get the fourth quarter underway. It's good!
How about Hardaway Jr.? Maybe we should say nothing junior about that. That's a big-time delivery.
Knicks trail by 5. And Mike Brown decides to call timeout.
Timeout.
There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now.
Get ready to dance like everyone's watching.
For New York, Josh Hart, he's checked in for Mitchell Robinson. OG Anunoby comes in for Jordan Clarkson, and Mikal Bridges subbed in for Miles McBride. The Nuggets also changing it up. Peyton Watson, he's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Jones comes in for Tim Hardaway Jr. And Christian Brown subbed in for Brown. They've played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. Hart with the screen for Brunson. Hart outside for 3. Murray rips down the board. The Nuggets leading by 5. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. From outside, that shot no good. New York's gotten some tough luck from three-point range. In the fourth quarter, they've hit just 1 of 6 from deep. Hart with the screen for Bridges. And the 3 misses.
If you're trying to make a comeback, that is the kind of shot that doesn't help.
Jones outside. A minute 50 left here in the fourth quarter. 6 on the shot clock. Towns with the rebound. Knicks trail by 5. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Here's Anunoby. He's off from 3. Now Jones. Oh, what an assist. Leading him to the bucket.
Yeah, in football, they talk about passing to the spot and letting your teammate go get it. That's exactly what happened.
Brunson against Murray. Stolen by Jones. Brown with it. The putback. He parachutes in for the putback.
Oh, big time putback there. What a great motor on this guy.
There is no one who goes after those rebounds harder. Brunson. Strong move off the glass. And here's Denver. We've got 33 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Jokic a screen. Murray. The shot is good.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
So we see Denver get the win here, and in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
So let's go courtside, where Allie LaForce is standing by with our player of the game. Allie.
Well, Nicola, Coach has talked about the growth of your leadership. What spurred you to become more vocal?
I just want to help my teammates. I think if they say something, they're going to listen to me. I just want to make them better, so I'm just going to do that.
Well, they're relying on your voice, so keep it up.
And as always, Allie, thank you so much. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and the rest of our terrific 2K crew, this is Kevin Harlan. Hope you enjoyed our broadcast. But first, let's reveal our player of the game.